The ocean is an incredibly fascinating and mysterious environment, boasting endless possibilities. Every explorer in the ocean is likely to stumble upon a new species or an undiscovered creature. The unknown creatures that wash up on beaches or are spotted during exploration cannot be ignored. These discoveries only reinforce the fact that the ocean holds a world of undiscovered secrets. It is essential to recognize that everything discussed in this video coexists with us. Therefore, we must take a moment to appreciate the mystery and fascination of the ocean, the most intriguing place on Earth, and alongside space, the least explored. In this video, we will look at 5 as yet unexplained mysteries of the sea. Hit those lights, sit back, and enjoy. What ate a 9-foot great white shark? In 2003, Australian filmmaker Dave Riggs and his crew were asked to tag an adult great white shark along Australia's coast to monitor its behaviour. One of the first great whites they managed to tag was a magnificent 9-foot-long female, strong, healthy, and given the name Alpha. 4 months later, her tag mysteriously washed up on the beach and was handed in by someone out walking. After viewing the information from the tag, the researchers were left confused about what had happened. The data revealed that at 4 a.m. on December 24, 2003, the shark suddenly plunged at high speed, 520 feet down the edge of a continental shelf. It also indicated a massive change in temperature, from 46 degrees to 78 degrees in seconds. The only explanation the researchers could give was that Alpha had been devoured by another living creature and was now deep within its belly. The tag was recorded from within the predator's belly for a further 8 days, before finally being excreted and washed up on the beach. So what could possibly eat a 9-foot-long, healthy great white shark? Well, there have been many theories ranging from an orca to a giant unknown sea creature. Astonishingly, it took 11 years before a plausible theory was released. Dave Rigg himself theorized that the only explanation could be that another even larger cannibal great white shark was responsible. One that would have been almost twice Alpha's size and weighed over 2 tons, making it one of the largest great whites ever recorded. The only other explanation that was brought up is that the tracker fell off Alpha and was eaten by another fish. So what do you think happened? Did the tracker simply fall off and was eaten by a smaller fish that thought it was bait? Or was Alpha pulled deep down into the ocean and eaten by an enormous undiscovered predator? Furry creature washed up. In early 2015, a mysterious carcass of an unknown creature was found, washed up on Sakhalin Island, located on the east coast of Russia. The carcass was severely damaged, covered in blood, with bones protruding from its body, and was unusual due to its long beak and 11-foot length. Initially, experts identified it as a rare big dolphin species, but some people argue that its fur and large size make this an unlikely candidate. Despite a few theories, there hasn't been any real explanation for what it could be. It's uncertain if DNA samples were taken, and if so, nothing has been released. The mystery deepens with how it ended up on the beach in the first place, since the water around that area is colder than most big fish this size would usually live in. Researchers think that whatever it was, it may have been brought in by a warm current and died when the waters cooled. Not long after its discovery, another study was done by a group of scientists who concluded that the carcass could be a whale cub, possibly a beaked whale. Since most whales and dolphins are born with hair that they quickly lose, this would explain the fur. However, it would have meant that if this was a beaked whale or a dolphin cub, it would have been an abnormally large one. Another theory is that it's just a rare large dolphin and the hair is degraded tissue fibers. However, some think that it's an undiscovered sea creature which, given its size and the unexplored areas within the ocean, cannot be ruled out. Washed up 30-foot rotting carcass. In 2013, a mysterious creature was found washed up on New Zealand's Bay of Plenty beach, caused a global media frenzy. Despite limited information being available about the creature, it was clear that it was unlike anything seen before. One of the most notable characteristics of the creature was its large set of teeth. Although the creature's body was mostly buried under the sand, its head and a large dorsal fin were visible. A marine biologist suggested that the creature was most likely an orca due to the distinctive fin. However, the creature's badly decomposed body made it difficult to accurately identify it. Some people believed that the narrow jawline of the creature indicated that it could be an unknown species of whale, or an undiscovered creature, rather than an orca. Although the creature's teeth resembled those of a killer whale, it is still unclear whether it was an orca, some type of whale, or a prehistoric creature that we have yet to discover. The loneliest whale in the world. Described as the loneliest whale in the world, the 52 Hz whale is a sad and mysterious story that has been around since 1989, when an unidentified sound was recorded in the Pacific Ocean, which is thought to belong to a solitary and unidentified whale species searching for a mate. The sound has a frequency of 52 Hz, much higher than any other known whale call, which usually ranges from 10 to 39 Hz for blue whales and 20 Hz for fin whales. The gender of the species is unknown, but it is believed to be a large creature. Scientists have tracked the sound every year since its discovery, and it has deepened in tone over the years, similar to a regular whale call. Despite comprehensive monitoring and searching, nothing has been found, and the species remains a mystery. Some speculate that it may be a malformed blue whale, or a mix of blue whale and another species. Take a listen. If the sound is of a whale, it is amazing to think that it could belong to an undiscovered species that is the last of its kind in the world. Unfortunately, all that we have is the sound, and not who it belongs to, making it one of the ocean's biggest mysteries. The Loneliest Whale has inspired music, books and films, and in 2021 a documentary entitled The Loneliest Whale, The Search for 52 was released, that was produced by Leonardo DiCaprio and Adrian Grenier. The film follows a group of scientists and oceanographers on a quest to find the whale off the coast of California. The footage shown in the film is of a blue whale/fin whale hybrid that was claimed to be the source of the 52 Hz calls, although to date this has not been officially verified. Mysterious giant shark. In the early 2000s, scientists from Japan conducted a study to learn more about marine life in the Mariana Trench. For those who are not familiar with the Mariana Trench, it is the deepest part of any of the world's oceans and is located in the Western Pacific. Although its precise depth is unknown, it is believed to be in excess of 6.8 miles deep. Surprisingly, many fish and living organisms do happily exist at such depths. The Japanese scientists were studying an area called the Suruga Bay near the trench. They had submerged a container with special bait at a depth of around 1 mile to capture on camera whatever wanted to feed on the bait. This is a common way of identifying new and existing sea creatures. At first, the camera picked up a few small known sea creatures, followed by a shoal of rare deep-sea sharks measuring 6 feet long. If this wasn't exciting enough for the researchers, the sharks scattered quickly, and a huge creature came into view. Its size cannot be justified on the video footage, but the researchers estimated it to be between 30 to 50 feet in length. The Guinness World Record for the largest shark is 37 feet, so if the proportions given by the researchers are right, this could be the largest shark ever spotted. Take a look. Scientists are unsure what type of shark it is, and some have suggested it could be the long-thought extinct megalodon shark, the gigantic monster of the sea that lived over 2 million years ago and is labelled the largest, most powerful predator in history. However, the most likely theory is that the footage caught a huge, very rare Pacific sleeper shark. Sleeper sharks can grow to 23 feet, so even if it were a sleeper, it would have been the biggest and longest of its species to have ever been witnessed. So those are 5 mysterious sea creatures, but don't forget that this is only a fraction of the creatures that must be out there. There are bound to be thousands of undiscovered species swimming around, and there are also many mythical creatures that could exist. Pretty fascinating stuff. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video.